Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, April 24th. Looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. And yes, you really are. I screwed that up yesterday. I never switched the picture over to the profile prior to the charts. So hopefully you still got some good information from last night's video. Well, Tesla earnings came out. Look, Tesla's been beaten up so much. I don't even know what they were. I don't care. I never look at them. But the bottom line was, I think unless they had something catastrophic coming out, especially in their press conference, this market was going to get some sort of a relief rally in Tesla, which in turn is going to help the NQ tremendously. NQ gapped higher in the overnight session, and so far has held. Not only they're holding the overnight gap. ES gapped higher too, but we've traded inside of yesterday. But again, we're holding above. Remember, we had three highs very close to each other in ES. Odds are those get wiped out in one shot. Yesterday's was poor. Then you have the 19th. Then you have 23, 25. So it wouldn't surprise me taking those out. Now, we have a large set of single prints. Okay? Very large. 26 handles worth. That's going to be a little bit more work to deal with from April 15th in the ES. And Q, on the other hand, has to take out the 18th high, right? We're not anywhere near the 15th range to deal with single prints yet. So they still have a lot of work to do. If we take out Tuesday's high, excuse me, in ES, I will put the daily up. That's 23 and a quarter. All right, we've traded above that in pre-market, but that doesn't mean anything to me. Now, NQ is a little different. I'm using this day's high as a 4-day balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4-day balance coming into today. Look where their high is. So there's a chance to get the dailies up, just like Righty's is up now. Righty turned the daily up yesterday. And look at them this morning. Looking to gap. I'm sorry, geez, that was yesterday's. I'm not looking to gap. They're inside balance, inside value. And that's generally the way it goes. Right? When NQ's running, NES, a lot of times Righty takes a back seat as money flows into the tech stocks. So right now, Righty's in balance, in value. They did hold a trend day yesterday. We'll see if they hold it this morning. So game plan for this morning. Well, first and foremost are going to be the gaps. Upside gaps have not held in ES this year very well. Right now, they're 4 out of 17 only. Okay. Last year, they were 25%. It's a little on the average, 23.5%. It's not a large gap. Okay. It's only 6 points. Wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't hold. NQ, on the other hand, because of the strength of Tesla, might hold their gap. But it all remains to be seen. So, again, we're nowhere near right now the overnight high or the overnight low. So forget about front running them. If you believe the gap's going to hold, you can take a long against it. Out below it. If you don't believe the gap's going to hold, you can take a short. Then the question is, where's your out if it doesn't fill the gap? It's a lot of heat to the overnight high right now. That's if we open around these levels. So going to be pretty important to me. It's not a big overnight range, right? About $2. Yeah, only about a little over $2. So it's not a big one in ES. NQ's is 736, 82 points. Again, not a big one for NQ. So it's going to be interesting to see. There's no harm, right? You don't have to worry about gap and go and any of that. If you have gap and go, you're going to have buying opportunities throughout the day if that holds. Believe me. So you can actually take a step back and see what this market really wants to do. Unless by 9:30 we're close to an overnight high or low where you want to front run one of those. Okay? And then on the chart. So again, I was using last Tuesday's low as my high. We're trying to get above it. If we do, the daily will be up. If we just stretch it, right? Balance rules are in effect. Clearly in effect for me on the daily here in ES and SPY. So we need to take out 506.50 and get acceptance above it for me to say that the daily is clearly up. And on NQ and triple Qs, I was using this daily high, right? A 428.24. So to me, they're still in balance unless they take that out. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.